Hmm.
sent the link half an hour ago. I don't know.
Why they are having very casual attitude actually? I mean, what they want? It will be. I mean, it will impact their overall marks, like marks in the sense the internal marks and all. Okay, so probably
Yes, sir.
actually 80 will be for your external examination. It will be given from your. It will be awarded from that external examination which will be held, and 20 will be awarded actually for your internal marks actually. So within this 20, it's like it will be it is 20. Though I will uh, tell you to write few assignments regarding that internal marks, but basically that internal marks will totally it will depend on the holistic approaches that you have basically followed during the entire semester, and this will impact your lab marks as well. I mean, so we can take regularly this attendance from this Google Classroom. So anyway, the students who are not attending, uh, they have to face harsh reality. That's all. Anyway, so yesterday, up to what up to which topics we have basically discussed? We have discussed the PN junction, not the PN junction, the P-type and N-type material, establishment of P-type and N-type materials. We have basically uh, created P-type and N-type materials, extrinsic semiconductor materials, by doping mechanism. Okay, so can any of you elaborate? I mean, briefly, can you actually tell us what exactly we have learned yesterday? Anyone? MD Kazafi,
Yes, sir.
you tell me what exactly we have discussed in the last class.
So uh, last class in semiconductor we have discussed.
Hmm.
At last we have discussed PN junction, not PN junction, P type and N type.
So how the P-type and N-type material is basically created? What is
So
the
P
process?
type, so, in P type, uh, we we doped with trivalent, and N type we doped with pentavalent.
Then what will happen?
It is for conduction. It is doped for better.
Okay, any other any on Hamza Umair? Hamza Umair,
Yes, sir.
can you tell me how what we discussed in the last class?
Yes, sir. We also discussed about the valence bands and conduction bands and the forbidden gaps between of the insulator, conductor,
Yeah, then
and and then, sir, um,
you didn't follow.
yeah,
Hmm?
followed her, but I don't remember, sir.
No, if you have followed, then you could have told. You need to tell no what exactly you have studied. I mean, what we
Yes,
have
sir.
discussed
Sorry, sir.
after the classes. Also, I asked that if you have any problem, you can let me know. But everyone said that it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Then Harsh Dubey,
Yes, sir.
What we discussed actually, how the p-type and n-type material is created, because this is the basics. Today we'll start with the p diode. We will merge the p-type and n-type material, and we'll discuss about the p-n junction diode. Your actual, interesting thing will be started today.
Yes.
Yeah, what we, how the p-type and n-type is created.
So P-type are the semiconductors that are doped with trivalent compound, so
Hmm.
just to create a majority holes. And N-type are
No,
the
ठीक
compound.
है, ठीक है. We dope with the driver, but then what happened after doping?
After doping, sir, the electron
Why
from
it
the
is referred
trivalent.
as, why the group trivalent atoms are referred as an acceptor atoms? Why?
So because there is a deficient of one electron,
Hmm.
that the trivalent compound used to take from the silicon or germanium that we use during making of semiconductors.
Okay, then
And then it accepts the electron from for example, we can say silicon, and creates a hole
why
which
why why does it require to accept the electron? Why?
to stabilize itself.
No, no. Stabilize, not no, not stabilizing. Why does it require to accept one electron from the existing silicon or germanium structure? Why? Devdali Mitra.
So to fulfill its orbits,
Yes, sir, I'm
because
present.
Hmm. Can you say he is saying fulfilling or stabilizing? Actually, I want the precise answer. Why
স্যার
does it require
পি
to take
টাইপের
an
ক্ষেত্রে
electron?
হ্যাঁ স্যার পি টাইপের ক্ষেত্রে ট্রাইভ্যালেন্স যৌগ যোগ করা হলে চতুর্থ বন্ধন গঠনের ক্ষেত্রে একটি করে ইলেকট্রন ঘাটতি পড়ে যায়।
ওটা ট্রাইভ্যালেন্ট যৌগ নয়, ওটা ট্রাইভ্যালেন্ট মৌল। If we
না
add
মানে
an
ট্রাইভ্যালেন্ট ওই মূল ওই
হ্যাঁ,
বোরন ফ্যামিলি ও হচ্ছে একটা করে ইলেকট্রন ঘাটতি থাকে, ওই জায়গাগুলোতে হোলের সৃষ্টি হয়। এবার হচ্ছে মানে যতগুলো এরকম যৌগ সৃষ্টি হয় ততগুলো হোলের সৃষ্টি হয়, এই জন্য বিশুদ্ধ আম, বিশুদ্ধ অন্তঃপরিবাহী ততগুণ বেশি বেড়ে যায়, ওই জন্য বোরনকে হচ্ছে এখানে গ্রহিত বলা হয়। এবার অর্ধপরিবাহীর জন্য অবশ্যই অবিশুদ্ধকরণের দরকার হয়, নইলে ওটা কাজ করে না। তো এইভাবে পি টাইপ সৃষ্টি করা হয়।
actually the exact thing has, I have not received that exact answer, which is very, it should be very precise. That actually, it needs, because the silicon has four valence electrons, so basically four covalence, minimum four covalence band needs to be created with the neighbor atoms, because and we are basically, whatever this trivalent atom, we are basically only three electrons within the outermost shell. So it needs one extra electrons to basically create four covalent bonds with the neighbor silicon atoms or germanium atoms. But it's having only three electrons, so it needs to borrow one electron from the neighboring atoms or neighbor atoms. So that's why it borrows one electron, so definitely a hole will be created. And in that sense, actually, this trivalent atoms, they referred as a acceptor atoms. And the four, after creating this four covalent bonds, it is successfully creating the four covalent bonds, but the thing is that it's creating one extra hole within the system. And if you increase the doping concentration on one doping atom, one dopant, doping, the during the process, whatever you are a trivalent or pentavalent atom you are using for doping purposes, that is basically referred as dopant, dopant. Okay. Now, whenever if you increase the this dopant concentration, then what will happen actually? The number of these carriers, I mean, number of these particles, holes for the p type and electrons for the n type, they will be increasing enormously. Okay, actually it happens. So no one has mentioned regarding the formation of the covalent bond. Okay, we'll start the p-n junction diode, but before that, actually, just a continuity of the last class. So you look at here, actually, this is, whatever has been shown here. This is actually, one donor atoms, one donor ions. I mean, this is basically the donor atoms, donor, dopants. And it has basically given it has donated one electron to the existing structure. Okay, it has donated one electron. So this is actually the you can see, actually this one actually where I have marked red. This is nothing but one extra electron which has been donated. Now you know why this particular this is nothing but the donor atoms which has been ionized within the normal temperature. Ionized means initially, before coming in process, it had 5 electrons, right, in the valence electrons. I mean, in the outer missions as a valence electrons, it was having 5 electrons. Now it has donated 1 electrons. Okay, so it has donated 1 electrons means right now it is not an atom. It has been ionized. Because it has donated 1 electron. That's why it has become a positively charged ions, immobile ions. So have you understood why it is positive? So these are all actually this one where my cursor is being denoted. They are all actually silicon or normal germanium semiconductor atoms. Now this is actually the plus sign. Plus sign is basically nothing but the immobile ions, immobile or positively charged ions. Now why it is positively charged ion? Because initially it was having 5 electrons, but after the doping process, it has basically donated 1 electrons to the existing silicon or germanium structure. That's why it has no more, it's not an ion, it's an atom. It has been ionized. So because it has donated 1 electron, so from the basics of class 12 you know that it will be positively charged. Okay, that's why it has been a positive. So for time being, if I want to know that I will ask this question, so you can actually tell me. Now initially actually whatever this we had this intrinsic semiconductor material, we have used a dopant, pentavalent dopant, to create an n-type material. We have also created an n-type material after the doping process. Now my question is, an n-type material, okay, n-type, I mean, semiconductor material will consist, will consist, what are the things will be there? What are the things will be there? Will consist so many things, not only, only the electrons or holes. So my question is, what are the things will be there, or what are the things will be present within an n-type material? Can you tell me? What are the things will be present? MD Shahid Ansari, can you tell me what are the things will be present within an n-type material? See, that guy is not present. Shahid Ansari, Shakib Islam.
Hello, sir. Saqib
Can you
Alam.
tell me within a n-type material, what are the things will be present?
Sir, electrons and
No,
holes.
you need to, when you are mention electrons, you need to mention whether it's a positive, it is a majority carriers or minority carriers.
Sir, electron is majority and holes is minority.
And then other things, any
Sir,
other things?
mm, no, sir.
No other things. Use your brain. I asked actually, जो ये इन टाइप मटेरियल अभी क्रिएटेड हुआ है इसके अंदर क्या क्या रहेगा? तो होल मेजोरिटी कैरियर्स इलेक्ट्रॉन्स तो रहेगा ही क्योंकि वो इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेटेड हो रहा है. तो इस केसेस में मेजोरिटी
Yes,
कैरियर्स
sir.
इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, माइनॉरिटी कैरियर्स होल्स रहेगा. और क्या रहेगा?
So, अब तो कुछ समझ में आ नहीं रहा और क्या रहे.
और वो और एक एक्स्ट्रा चीज रहेगा. Should follow this. Can anyone tell me actually what are other things will be there? That means following. ये डायग्राम देख, ये जो डायग्राम यहाँ पे है, ये जो डायग्राम यहाँ पे है, ये देखने में ही पता चल जाएगा. You can see by looking at this, you can say all these things by looking at this diagram itself.
Yes, sir. I can tell.
So can anyone say actually?
Yes, sir.
ড্রপিং অপদ্রব্য
অপদ্রব্য,
silicon atom.
এটা আবার কি জিনিস? এই তোমার ভয়েস শোনা যাচ্ছে না পরিষ্কার ভাবে। ডোনার অ্যাটমস, বাট তুমি আবারও ভুল বলেছো। ডোনার অ্যাটমস আমি এক্ষুনি এটা বললাম। তোমরা কি আদৌ ফলো করছো নাকি নাকি জাস্ট কানেক্টেড হয়ে আছো? আমি বললাম এক্ষুনি কি বললাম? What did I say actually before few minutes? That within a normal temperature, when it is giving an electrons to the systems, it won't be a no more, এটা আর অ্যাটম থাকবে না, এটা তো একটা ইলেকট্রন দিয়ে দিচ্ছে। It will be ionized, it will be a positively charged immobile ions. So the particles, why I'm telling actually this one is an immobile? Because this is not mobile. Mobile in the sense actually it can roam from one place to another place. Because actually the particles যেটা donate করছে, the electrons actually which is being donated, the electrons is a free particle, it can move from anywhere. I mean one place to another place. But actually a pentavalent atom, initially it was having 5 electrons before doping. Now after doping it has donated 1 electron, so it will be a positively charged ions. Now this atoms after one particular electrons, when it becomes positively charged ions, it is basically an immobile ions. It is referred as an immobile ions. It cannot move from one place to another place. So that is the difference between free particles and this positively charged ions. তাহলে কি দাঁড়ালোটা কি এখানে? নেগেটিভলি আমি if I talk about only the ions and all these things within a n-type material, actually the n-type material consists of a majority carriers as electrons, minority carriers as holes, and at the same point of time this positively charged immobile
Ion.
ions, right? Is it okay? Shakib Islam?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, तुमने बोल रहा था कुछ नहीं दिखाई दे रहा. Have you understood? So similarly come here. Now you tell me about this holes. I mean about this p-type material. ये p-type material के अंदर क्या क्या रहेगा? What are the contents will be there within this p-type material? Tell me. Similarly for the p-type material, what are the contents will be there? I mean what are the components will be there?
Electron holes,
Electron
majority
holes and
carriers, then electrons, minority carriers.
electrons will be minority, yeah, minority carriers, electrons, holes will be majority carriers, and one other extra thing will be also here. What is that?
Sir, the trivalent
Negatively charged.
immobile ion.
Yes, immobile ions. So why actually it will be negative? Because it was actually having 3 valence electrons, right? और
Yes, sir.
যতগুলো number of electrons इसके अंदर था before doping process. Now after when it has been used as a dopant trivalent atom, it has basically accepted 1 electron from the existing silicon or germanium, I mean the semiconductor structure. So it has basically accepted 1 electron from the existing system. So that's why it has become negatively charged. Now there is a difference between this negatively charged ion and the free particle electrons. Particle electrons or holes, the positively charged holes or the negatively charged electrons, they can move anywhere. But what I am talking about, the positively charged ions in the case of n-type and negatively charged ion in the case of p-type cannot move anywhere. Okay, so what exactly we will talk about actually today? It's a mass action law, though it is hypothetical. But the thing is that basically what happens actually, if you look at the energy band diagram right now, can you see this particular case? I mean, can you see this particular uh,
Yes, sir, we can see
screen?
it. Yes, sir.
So what you can see actually from here, see, look at here actually. This was actually I discussed yesterday, right? This is the conduction band. This is the valence band. Getting my point? So what exactly happening for, when T is greater than 0 degree K, I mean T is greater than 0 K. 0 K means what? When T is greater than the 0 K, then what is basically happening? Some, pardon?
हेलो
What did you say?
सर, क्लियर क्लियर वॉइस वॉइस नहीं आ रही है आपकी।
वो
बहुत
तुम्हारा
ज़्यादा ही
नेटवर्क में
लैगिंग कर रही
प्रॉब्लम
है।
है शायद, देखो।
नहीं सर,
मेरा
कुछ
यहाँ
नहीं,
पे,
हाँ सर,
एक बार रुक के
कुछ भी नहीं
okay. So what is basically happening actually? These two diagrams we discussed yesterday, right? These two
यस सर।
diagrams we had seen
Yes, sir.
yesterday.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
actually, what you had seen actually, this conduction band and valence band, conduction band and valence band. Now, look at here actually, this left side is for the N type and this right side is for the P type. So
P
this is
type।
for the P and this is for the N. This right left side is for the N type. Now, can you see that one more energy level has been created? For an example, if you think about for this N type, okay, if you think about for this N type, you look at here actually, this is the band gap energy Eg, I agree. But this Ed, there is one more energy level which is named as Ed, close to the bottom of the conduction band. This is the bottom of the conduction band. Close to the bottom of the conduction band, there is one more energy level Ed, which has been created after the doping process. Getting my point? After the doping process, because why actually? Because when you have used this pentavalent atom to dope this intrinsic semiconductor material, the generally what will happen, the electron concentration will be increases. Okay, so previously what was happening, the concentration of electrons was less in intrinsic material, so thermal energy पहले ज्यादा लगता था. अभी क्या होगा, the number of electrons have been increases. Okay, it has been increased a lot, so it requires a very small amount of thermal energy to move actually the electrons from the valence band to the conduction band. So this extra energy level, this is actually Ed, which has been actually created which has been created after the doping process. So it basically signifies that now the electron requires very small amount of energy to move into the conduction band. Now basically what will happen similarly, for the p-type material, actually what is basically happening, if you look at the right side, so many holes will be created, right, by doping with an acceptor atoms. So what will happen, so many holes will be created. So a different a distinct energy level named as Ea will be created just above the valence band. Getting my point? Above the valence band. So actually in practically basically what happens, जैसे जैसे within a basically for an intrinsic material, what was happening actually, intrinsic material, number of the holes and number of the electrons was set. Now when I have created an n-type material, what has happened actually, the number of electrons have been increased, right? But at the same time, number of holes will be also, it will be also decreased. The number of holes will be also decreased by few amount, I mean by few numbers. Are you getting my point? The thing is that even within intrinsic semiconductor material, the number of holes and number of electrons are equal, that we know, right? Now when you are using actually a pentavalent atom for doping process, definitely what will happen, the number of electrons will increase, right? Isn't it? Anyone respond actually?
Yes, sir.
बट तुमको क्या लगता है, होल्स का नंबर जो इन टाइप में, इलेक्ट्रॉन्स तो इंक्रीज हो जाएगा लेकिन होल्स भी इंक्रीज होगा क्या? व्हाट यू थिंक एक्चुअली, द नंबर ऑफ होल्स विल बी प्रीवियस, आई मीन इट विल बी सेम एज द होल्स ऑफ इंट्रिंसिक मटेरियल, और दैट विल बी डिक्रीज और इंक्रीज, व्हाट विल हैपन?
It will decrease
या व्हाई इट विल डिक्रीज एक्चुअली?
because electron will occupy the whole space.
Actually it's not occupying, the what will happen actually, uh, due to thermal energy, due to thermally what will happen, few electrons they will move from this valence band to the conduction band. Some extra electrons have been generated actually within this n type, and few electrons actually will move from the valence band to the conduction band. So what will happen? This hole will be created, and जो extra electrons ये doping के लिए आए हैं, whatever the extra electrons have been generated due to this doping process, few of them will come down and they will recombine with the holes within this valence band. So ultimately, what will happen? The holes number of holes will be and finally actually it will be destroyed. The holes will be destroyed. Getting my point? Few electrons actually, जैसे enormous number of electrons will be generated actually due to this doping process. Now, few electrons actually, they will come down and they will recombine with the holes. Thermally generated. Thermally generated holes মানে what is that actually? Thermally এখানে basically holes তো generate হচ্ছে না. Whatever due to this doping process, the holes are not being generated. But how the holes will be generated? Holes will be generated by thermally. Thermally in the sense actually few holes will be, it will basically here it has been written. Look at here actually when T is greater than 0 Kelvin. ওকে, তো 0 কেলভিনের থেকে যদি টেম্পারেচার বেশি হয়, কিছু ইলেকট্রন আছে যারা ওই আগের মতো প্রসেস, দে উইল অ্যাকচুয়ালি বেসিক্যালি অ্যাবজর্ব থার্মাল, দে উইল মুভ টু দ্য কন্ডাকশন ব্যান্ড. So thermally, by this thermal process or thermally few holes will be created. They will be recombined by the additional electrons which have been created due to this doping process. So they will be lost and they will be basically there is going to be recombined. So number of holes
ultimately for
ultimately
n
क्या हो रहा है? Exactly.
remain same.
Ultimately remain same. Yes. Mass action, though it's a hypothetical, it's just a theoretical approach. तो जैसे तुम्हारा क्या हो रहा है, जैसे नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जैसे बढ़ रहा है, ऐसे नंबर ऑफ होल्स भी कम हो रहा है. Getting my point? Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Actually, we increase the temperature greater than 0 K. Similarly, what is happening for the P type? P type number of अगर तुम doping
Sir,
कर रहे हो,
but the electrons come from conduction band to recombine the whole.
yeah, few electrons actually, they will basically come because actually all the electrons won't be having the same energies. तो जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का एनर्जीज कम रहेगा वो ज्यादा देर तक वो कंडक्शन बैंड में नहीं रह पाएगा. Because actually, the electrons which is having very less energy, it will be having an intention to come towards the downside because the hole will be there always in the valence band, right? So few electrons will be there, जो वो conduction band में for a longer period they won't be able to sustain. So they have to come down and they will recombine with the holes. Getting my point? Similarly, what will be happening here actually? What will be happening in the p type? Number of holes, enormous means large number of holes will be created due to the doping process. Getting my point? Now what will happen actually? Few due to this thermal process, what will happen? Few again, few electrons, they will actually, they will move to the conduction band and the holes will be generated. So again, what will happen actually? The electrons which has moved to the conduction band, they may also actually come down. Okay, they may also come down and they can also recombine with the holes actually. So that is the thing actually. So basically, what happens here actually, the recombination takes place. So ultimately, what happens actually, this is the equation that which is referred as the mass action law. That look at here actually, this is the actually number of electrons multiplied by the number of holes is equals to the Ni square. So the electron and hole concentration is a semiconductor in thermal equilibrium is given by this number of electrons and number of holes is equals to Ni square, which is basically referred as the mass action law. Getting my point? So this is basically referred as the mass
The,
action law.
the Ni is
Ni is
what
the
is
intrinsic
Ni?
carrier concentration I have told in the last class. So this is the equation. Ni is the intrinsic carrier concentration. Intrinsic carrier concentration means before doping process जो मेरा carrier concentration था that is referred as the Ni. पर उस time में Ni क्या था? Ni is equals to Ne equals to Nh. Number of holes or number of electrons, what will be that will be equal. Getting my point? But यहाँ पे what is basically happening after doping? For N type, the number of electrons are enormously increasing. At the same point of time, the number of holes are enormous. They are also decreasing. So ultimately, their product will be same. Getting my point? The mass action law never says that actually the total will be same. Total, it is not the addition. The product will be same. That is the basically meaning of the mass action law. Previously, what was happened? Ne was equals to NH was equals to Ni. Ni is the intrinsic carrier concentration. But what is happening after the doping? For N type, the electrons, number of electrons are increasing and number of holes are decreasing for recombination. Similarly, in the P type, what is happening? Number of holes are increasing for doping process with the trivalent atom, and number of electrons are decreasing due to the recombination with the holes. So overall, a product of electrons and the product of holes after the doping process will be equals to the intrinsic product, I mean the square of the intrinsic carrier concentration. That is basically referred as the mass action law. Though actually it is basically a kind of theoretical approach. Okay. So this is all about actually the mass action law and the creation of N type and P type. So after that, actually whatever actually we will talk
Sir,
about the
I have a
PN
problem.
junction. Yes, tell me.
Sir, in P-type, the large number of holes will created. Then how they recombine it?
Large number of holes will be created only P-type. Actually you case 1 and case 2. Case 1 is basically there will be few holes will be created actually due to the thermal process means here actually it has been already shown that if you increase the temperature actually beyond 0 Kelvin, then what will happen actually basically पहले सोचो डोपिंग नहीं किया डोपिंग 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 का जो consequences है वो बाद में डिस्कस कर रहे हैं पहले सोचो thermally what will happen due to the absorption of thermal energy what will happen actually few electrons actually which are present in the valence band they will move
They
to the conduction.
excite.
Yeah, they will be excited and they will be actually moving to the conduction band, right?
Yes, sir.
So naturally few holes will be created naturally, by absorbing
Yes,
the
sir.
thermal energy, right? Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
স্যার বলছি যখন ডোপিং করা হবে অটোমেটিক্যালি হোলের পরিমাণ বাড়বে আর ইলেকট্রনের পরিমাণ কমে যাবে, বা
না
ইলেকট্রন বাড়বে হোলটা কমে যাবে।
না শুধু ডোপিং এর জন্য what is basically happening whenever actually ডোপিং তুমি করছো ডোপিং করার জন্য তো আমি তো সিস্টেম থেকে একটা ইলেকট্রন নিচ্ছি. I will come to that point
হ্যাঁ
later.
হ্যাঁ
I am already absorbing one system. Actually, I'm accepting one system from the. I'm accepting one system. Actually, what will happen? I'm accepting electrons actually from the system. So generally, what will happen? Actually, the electrons, the number of electrons will be reduced. That is also one. That is the case too. That will come to that point. Okay. The first, actually, whatever I'm talking about, actually, there will be thermally. What will happen? They actually basically there are two process will happen. Actually, why the number of holes will be increased and number of electrons will be decreased. Actually there will be few what will happen few actually few electrons will absorb sufficient thermal energy and they will move from the valence band to the conduction band. So basically actually holes টা p type এ জেনারেট হচ্ছে কেন একটা হচ্ছে থার্মাল প্রসেসের জন্য জেনারেট হচ্ছে তাহলে এক্ষেত্রে কি হলো নাম্বার অফ ইলেকট্রনস নাম্বার অফ যে হোলস দ্যাট ইজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি নাম্বার অফ ইলেকট্রনস ইন দ্য কন্ডাকশন ব্যান্ড নাম্বার অফ হোলস ইন দ্য ভ্যালেন্স ব্যান্ড they will be equal. Now come to the case 2 whatever he was discussing. Now, what will happen in the case 2 when you are adding a trivalent atom? So basically, what is happening actually? Recombination and all these things will be happening. But what is the major thing will happen? It will basically collect or it will accept one electron from the system, and in that sense, it will basically what will happen? It will basically generate one holes, right? So like holes actually what is basically happening? It is taking one electron from the system. It is accepting one electrons, and it is basically creating one holes. But what will happen actually? Definitely in that sense, actually the number of holes will be increased, and definitely the number of electrons will be decreased,
ডিক্রিজ।
right? And in one sense, what will happen? Few electrons, এই যে ইলেকট্রনসটা এখানে আছে, এই যে ইলেকট্রনসটা এখানে আছে, এই যে ইলেকট্রনসটা ও তো থার্মাল প্রসেসের জন্য এখানে চলে গিয়েছিল. This actually electron absorbs sufficient thermal energy and they have moved to the conduction band. But sometimes it may be happened actually these electrons cannot actually sustain here for a longer period. It can actually shrink down or it can come down and it can recombine with the holes. Getting my point? So in naturally what will happen actually সবসময় যেটা দিয়ে ওপেন করছি যেটা সিস্টেমে জেনারেট করছে তো ডেফিনেটলি তার পরিমাণটা সব থেকে বেশি থাকবে যেমন এন টাইপের ডেফিনেটলি we are getting one electrons added electrons. So definitely the number of all the electrons will not be will not be coming down or will not be recombining with the holes. Similarly, all the electrons will not be coming down, or they not will not be recombined in the holes of the p. So what will happen, যেটা আমার excess এ generate হচ্ছে, that will be majority carriers, and few electrons whole will be recombined. In for this process, the number of electrons will be always greater for the n type. Similarly, few holes will be reduced. Similarly, what will happen for the p type, number of holes will be enormously, they will be increased for the p type, and number of electrons, they will be reduced. So same thing, actually I will share this particular thing. You can read it from here, actually, if you have doubt in later words, that few very energy and electron from the valence band can jump to the level of Ea and ionize the acceptor negatively. Ionize the acceptor negatively, that I have actually, whatever I have actually told right now, that actually that acceptor atoms, it will be ionized, and it will be just actually, for an example, we are using the boron. So previously it was a boron atom. Now right now it will be a B minus within the p type. Getting my point? So p type, it will be B minus, and basically it is basically creating a holes. Now we can say that actually with a very small supply energy, what was happening, what I was talking about the case one, that thermal energy, the hole from the level of Ea, that shifts down to the valence band. Okay, so basically electrons rise up and basically holes fall down, when they basically gain the external energy. So, due to that, what happens actually, this, the recombination takes place, and due to that, actually, the holes, it becomes the majority, it stays as a majority, and basically the electrons, it stays as a minority. But their overall product actually becomes equal. Okay, that is the thing. I am not talking about actually number. See, this is actually most important thing. अगर तुम ऐसे करके सोच रहे हो that actually number will be, addition will be equal, it's not like that. It is nothing but, look at here, what is this mass action law? The mass action law says that actually it's the product, or it's a product of number of electrons and number of holes. And for an example, actually the square will be equal. Getting my point? Previously, for an example, I can give one example, previously, it was 6. Now this is a perfect example. Now previously, for an example, it is actually 6. तुम ऐसे मत सोचो, actually the addition will be equal. Addition कभी equal नहीं हो सकता. जैसा तुमने सोचो, ये this mass action law is never talking about this addition of the carriers. It's talking of the product of the carriers. For an example, पहले intrinsic semiconductor में, if you make the temperature greater than 0 Kelvin, then for an example, the number of electrons was 6, and the number of holes was 6. So total कितना था?
12.
No, I am not talking about addition. Again, same. You are mistaking the same thing. क्या नाम है तुम्हारा? I am talking about here the product. पहले क्या था? Intrinsic carrier concentration means Ni is equals to Ne equals to Nh. Number of
36,
holes,
sir.
number of electrons will be equals to the number of intrinsic carrier concentration. Now previously, जैसा सोचो, जितना number of holes create हो रहा था, उतना number ही electrons, जितना number of electrons valence band से conduction band में move कर रहा था, उतना नंबर ही क्या हो रहा था? उतना नंबर ही होल्स जनरेट हो रहा था वैलेंस बैंड. सो द नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इन द कंडक्शन बैंड वर इक्वल. तो प्रीवियसली क्या था? वो नंबर जो था 6 था. तो टोटल कितना था? Ni स्क्वायर कितना था? 36. नाउ सोचो, आफ्टर एक्चुअली डोपिंग विद द पेंटावैलेंट एटम, number of electrons have been 9. It has been moved to 9, and number of holes, नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एक्चुअली जो था, नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स वो सोचो 9 से भी ज्यादा है. नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स वो ज्यादा हो गया. अभी नंबर ऑफ होल्स वो पहले कितना था? बिफोर इन द इंट्रिंसिक मटेरियल, बिफोर डोपिंग के पहले कितना था? नंबर ऑफ होल्स कितना था?
6.
6 था. अभी सोचो, दो होल्स रिकॉम्बाइंड हो गया. जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एक्सेस जनरेट हुआ है, दो इलेक्ट्रॉन सोचो, इट हैज रिकॉम्बाइंड विद द होल्स जो वैलेंस बैंड में क्रिएट हो गया, वो टू इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, दो इलेक्ट्रॉन और होल्स के बीच में रिकॉम्बिनेशन हो गया. दे हैव बीन न्यूट्रल हो गया. Okay, when positively charged holes and negatively charged electrons, they're recombining each other, so definitely they will be lost, be destroyed. Lost and destroyed in the sense they will be neutral. There will not be a charged particle anymore. So ऐसा दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के साथ हुआ है और दो होल्स के साथ हुआ है. तो पहले होल्स का नंबर था 6, अभी दो होल्स दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के साथ रिकम्बाइन हो गए, तो अभी होल्स का नंबर कितना होगा? 4.
Four.
ऐसे सोचो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स 11 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एक्सेस जनरेट हो गया था
So
for
nine हो
after
जाएगा.
the doping. So though electrons have been though two electrons have been recombined the two holes. So what will happen? Holes का तो नंबर दो कम हो गया. Similarly electrons जो 11 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जनरेट हो गया था उसका नंबर भी दो कम हो गया. So it has been 9.
Nine.
So अभी 9 और 4 की, so that is like this. अभी ये दोनों एडिशन करके इसका नंबर कभी सेम नहीं होगा. जैसे तुम सोच रहे हो 6 प्लस 6 पहले 12 था, यहाँ पे 9 प्लस 4 कितना है? 13 है. So number will be addition. You should not consider addition. That's not about mass action law. Mass action law in the sense actually one number is increasing, one number is decreasing in either way. So overall their product will be somehow they will be same. That is the concept. That was an example. 4 9 और 6 6 जो बोला वो example. Similarly p type में ऐसी हो रहा है. Getting my point? Is it clear now?
Yes sir, clear.
Okay. So never do a mistake actually. Students do a mistake. Actually they consider the addition. Addition will not be never same. It will कभी same नहीं होगा. क्योंकि डेफिनेटली जितना नंबर में इलेक्ट्रॉन्स जनरेट हो रहा है एन टाइप में, ऑब्वियसली उतना नंबर रिकॉम्बिनेशन नहीं होगा. few holes will be recombined with few electrons. रिकॉम्बिनेशन रेट और एक्सेस इलेक्ट्रॉन जनरेशन रेट वो कभी सेम नहीं हो सकता. एक्सेस इलेक्ट्रॉन जनरेशन रेट हमेशा ज्यादा होगा, इसलिए इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मेजॉरिटी कैरियर. अगर रिकॉम्बिनेशन रेट और एक्सेस इलेक्ट्रॉन जो डोपिंग की वजह से जनरेट हो रहा है वो दोनों का अगर रेट सेम होगा तो वो मेजॉरिटी कैरियर माइनॉरिटी कैरियर कभी, मतलब नेवर इट विल बी क्रिएटेड. ऑलवेज द नंबर ऑफ कैरियर्स विल बी सेम, बट दैट इज नॉट हैपनिंग. one rate will be definitely dominate to other. यहाँ पे for an n type if you consider the generation rate, excess generation rate due to adding a group 5 element will be electron generation rate obviously ज्यादा होगा. Recombination rate will be, few electrons they cannot sustain, they will be recombined. Not all the electrons which have been generated, due to adding the dopant, ग्रुप 5 डोपेंट. तो ग्रुप 5 डोपेंट ऐड करने के लिए जितना इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एक जनरेट हुआ सब रिकॉम्बाइन नहीं होगा. दैट नेवर दैट विल हैपन. फ्यू इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे एग्जांपल दिया, एक्चुअली ओनली टू इलेक्ट्रॉन्स और टू होल्स दे विल रिकम्बाइन विद ईच अदर. सो द नंबर विल बी, ऑब्वियसली द रिकॉम्बिनेशन रेट विल बी मच लेसर. So overall their product may same actually. That is the concept. Okay, so don't consider the addition. Okay. Now look at here actually. This is a PN junction. Now this is very important thing. Now whatever we are talking about, we have so far we have created that actually p-type material and n-type material. Okay, that is clear actually with us. So anyway, this p-type and n-type material actually what have been actually created, which has been created. Now if you just join this p-type and n-type material together, so p-type is a semiconductor material which is having holes as a majority carrier, electrons as a minority carrier. Similarly, n-type is a semiconductor material, impure semiconductor material, which is having electrons as a majority carrier, negatively charged electrons minded, and positively charged holes as a minority carriers. So if you join these two n-type and p-type, okay, then what will happen? If you join this p-type and n-type together, then one important device will be formed, which is referred as a PN junction diode. The current will be flowing through this device. Okay, until unless if you just keep the p-type and n-type separate, you cannot flow the current. Flow the current in the sense actually not in a large way. But if you just actually basically connect a PN junction together, I mean if you connect a p-type and n-type material together, a PN junction diode will be formed, and it can give rise a, it can constitute a current. So again, the current is of two types. One is basically referred as drift current, drift, and one is referred as a diffusion, diffusion, diffusion current. Okay, so we'll discuss about this type of currents. First, actually, from your logic, you just identify this. I will make this picture a little bit bigger. Okay, I will make this picture a little bit bigger. Can you see this? Just a minute. Yeah, can you see this picture right now? Yeah, left side here is the P type and the right side here is the N type. Now, what you can see actually, पहले ये diagram को अच्छा से देखो. What are the things are there actually? Look at here actually this positively. Let me actually mark it. Can you see actually where I'm marking right now? Or can you see actually where I'm marking right now within N type material right side?
Yes, sir.
So this is a normal plus. What does it indicate? See, there are two things actually. এখানে দেখো দু রকম প্লাস আছে, दो टाइप का प्लस यहाँ पे है. एक है प्लस जो एक्चुअली जो सर्कल्ड नहीं है, राइट, विच इज फ्री. दैट इंडिकेट्स इट्स अ फ्री पॉजिटिवली चार्ज पार्टिकल्स विच इज नथिंग बट होल्स. और ये है जो है देखो सर्कल्ड है, प्लस है, ऐसा एक प्लस है लेकिन उसके ऊपर एक सर्कल है. सो दैट मीन्स एक्चुअली इट इज नॉट फ्री, इट इज नथिंग बट द इमोबाइल positively charged ions. Have you understood the difference?
Yes, sir.
तो ये जो सिंपल जो प्लस है ये क्या है, ये बेसिकली ये चीज पीएन जंक्शन अच्छे से समझो, क्योंकि ये पीएन जंक्शन डायोड के ऊपर तुम्हारा फिर नेक्स्ट एक्चुअली एवरी डायोड एप्लीकेशन है, सो मेनी प्रैक्टिकल experiments है. Okay, and there are actually transistors and all these things depends on this PN junction diode. So try to understand try to feel it. So ये जो प्लस है, ये प्लस डिनोट यहाँ पे कर रहा है, दिस इज द फ्री पार्टिकल एंड विच वन इज सर्कल इज बेसिकली एन इमोबाइल पॉजिटिव चार्ज आयन. सिमिलरली दिस नेगेटिव, ये जो यहाँ पे जो माइनस है, ये माइनस एक्चुअली यहाँ पे ये जो डिनोट कर रहा है, व्हाट इट इज डिनोटिंग, इट्स अ फ्री नेगेटिवली चार्ज particles. What is that? This minus, what it is denoting? Yes, electrons. Now, similarly at the right side, similarly at the left side, sorry, you can see here the plus is there. Okay, and you can see the minus. Two type of minus are there. One minus is this one. This is basically nothing but the free particle which is not circled. So it is a basically negatively charged electrons, and this is actually one negative charge which circled. Circled means what actually? This is an immobile ions, negatively charged immobile ions. এখন কেউ আমাকে এইটা বলতে পারবে, এটা খুবই মানে একদম একটা বেসিক প্রশ্ন, যে এই ডান দিকে এন টাইপে দেয়ার ইজ অ্যাকচুয়ালি circled positive and free positive charge. I mean circled positive and free positive. There is no circle negative. Why it is so? And at the left side, towards the P side, there is circled negative and free negative, and there is only free positive but no circle positive. So my question is, towards the right side, why there is no circle negative, and towards the left side, why there is no circle positive?
PN and N टाइप सेमीकंडक्टर को मिलाने की वजह से इलेक्ट्रॉन N साइड से P टाइप से सेपरेट हो गया.
नहीं
Due to
you have not understood my question.
স্যার এন
My
টাইপে
question is,
যে নেগেটিভ গুলো আছে,
হ্যাঁ
এন টাইপে যে নেগেটিভ গুলো আছে, ফ্রি নেগেটিভ, ওই
लुक एट यार, ये बीच जो है, ये बीच में जो है, इसको बाद में देखो. ये जो बीच में है, ये इट्स अ डिप्लीशन रीजन दैट आई विल डिस्कस. ये बाद में देखो, ये अभी यहाँ पे मत देखो. मैं ये आपको तुमको बता रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे टुवर्ड द एन साइड देयर इज ओनली सर्कल्ड पॉजिटिव एंड free positive. Why there is no circle negative? And at the left side there is only circle negative and free negative. Free positive is also there, but why there is no circle positive? So राइट साइड में सर्कल नेगेटिव, एन टाइप में सर्कल नेगेटिव क्यों नहीं है, और लेफ्ट साइड में सर्कल পজিটিভ কিউ নেই বলো দেখি, কেউ একজন, বাকিরা মনে হয় ঘুমোচ্ছে, এই খুঁজলে পাওয়া যাবে না এখন। ফাহিম, এই তোমরা
So
যে দুজন কথা বলছো,
I think, sir, it shows or doped.
नहीं ये रीजन मैं पहली आई हैव टोल्ड दिस रीजन एक्चुअली एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ दिस क्लासेस, যখন আমি জিজ্ঞেস করলাম যে এন টাইপ
Yes, sir.
মেটেরিয়ালের মধ্যে কি কি থাকে আর পি টাইপ মেটেরিয়ালের মধ্যে কি কি থাকে, হোয়াট আর দ্য থিংস আর প্রেজেন্ট উইদিন অ্যান এন টাইপ এন্ড হোয়াট আর দ্য থিংস আর প্রেজেন্ট উইদিন আ পি টাইপ। So from that prospect, actually, you should definitely answer without hesitation. Because the N type consists of a positively charged ion. It doesn't consist a negatively charged ion. That's why no circle negative is not there. And similarly, at the P type, you tell me right now. It basically consists of a negatively charged ion because actually it consists of acceptor atoms. Now that acceptor atoms is no more an atoms, it becomes ionized. It has already, accepted one electron. So it has become a negatively charged ions, immobile, and which is an immobile. It has basically created a free positively charged actually free particles or holes, and it has become an itself, it has become and negatively charged immobile ions. So who are actually creating a negatively charged free particles, okay, they has become a positively charged immobile ions in the case of n type, and in the case of p type, who has basically accepted one electrons, they have basically created a hole which is nothing but a free particles, free positively charged particles created within a system. And itself, that particular thing itself has become basically negatively charged immobile ions. So you need to very be thorough about these things. So p type actually doesn't consist a positively charged ion at all, because actually it consists only negatively charged ions. That was actually boron ions, and here actually for an example n type, it is a positively charged arsenic ions. Okay, so these are immobile. So যেগুলো সার্কেল হচ্ছে, যেগুলো হচ্ছে immobile, এগুলো কিন্তু মুভ করতে পারবে না। Okay, now what happens actually when you join a p type and n type, what will happen, there a diffusion process will happen. So in your actually who are having biology, you have probably studied the diffusion and all these things. So diffusion means actually if you spray something within a corner of a room, I mean, you have a room actually, for an example, if you actually spray one, anything, if you spray, scent, or, you spray, anything actually, then what will happen? It will basically initially actually, the concentration of the molecules, what will be thrown actually from the spray, okay, that will be concentrated actually within that region itself. But after that, what will happen, it will be circulated over the room, right? Similarly actually, প্রথমে কি হয়, ধরো the gas is leaking, LPG gas is leaking. So at very initially, what will happen, you can only smell the gases, or you can only detect the gas, or you can only smell the presence of the gas, LPG gas, within your kitchen, or the surrounding areas of kitchen. Or but after actually 1 hour or 2 hour or 3 hours, what will happen, in each corner of your house, or in within each corner of your room, or your flat, you can smell the gas leakage. I mean, you can smell the LPG gas that it is leaking. So what actually happens here, initially actually those molecules, LPG, which are responsible for this smell and all these things, they're concentrated within that particular region. But over a period of time, actually, they begin, they has traveled, to the each and every corner of the room. So why does it happen actually? And because of that, actually, an equilibrium happens. So why it is happened, because it is basically difference in concentration. Where the gas is leaking, the concentration of the molecules which are being leaked will be higher actually at that particular region. So it has a tendency to flow actually from the higher concentration region to the lower concentration region. Lower concentration region means the higher concentration region is a kitchen, from where actually the gas is leaking. Okay, and in the lower concentration areas, for an example, or your normal your living room, where actually there is it is situated far away from your kitchen, which is situated far away from your kitchen. So where actually the concentration of these gas molecules will be lesser. Okay, so initially actually the molecules having a tendency that it will try to flow from the higher concentration region towards the lower concentration region. And when that particular flowing will be stopped, when the equilibrium will be established. I mean, in each corner of your room or each corner of your houses, what will happen? The concentration of molecules will be same. Then only what will happen actually the water will not be flowing anymore. Have you understand this? It can be, it can be, we can give an analogy actually from the water itself. So for an example, the water will always flow actually from the high pressure area to the lower pressure area. When the pressure will be equal, then the water will not flow. So same thing actually happens if you connect a PN junction together, P type and N type material. So what will happen within N type? First we consider within N type the concentration difference of the concentration difference in concentration of the charged particles will be created. Why it will be created? Because within, if you connect one P type and N type, in N type what will happen? The concentration of the electrons will be higher because electrons is a majority carriers. Similarly, what will happen in P type? Actually, electrons are the minority carriers. Tendency to flow from the N type towards the P type to make it an equilibrium situation. As I have always told, actually it happens due to the concentration gradient. So when the electrons is flowing started when the electron is flowing from the N type towards the P type, so what will happen? Due to the flow of these electrons or holes or the charged particles, free charged particles, one current will be constituted. That current is referred as a diffusion current, because we are not applying any external force. Remember here, we are not applying any potential, or we are not applying any sort of external force, electric field, nothing we are applying. Simply we have connected one P type and N type together, and due to the difference in the concentration of the charged particles, the electrons which are majority in the towards the N type, they are flowing towards the P type. Because P type में क्या है? Electrons are minority. So electron concentration N type में ज़्यादा है, P type में कम है. So electrons will start flowing from the N type towards the P type. Similarly, same thing will be happening with the holes. Holes are majority towards the P type, and electrons are the majority. Holes are minority towards the. Will start flowing from the P type towards the N type. So due to that, actually, this charged particles, what will happen? They are moving from N type towards the N type to P type. Electrons are moving towards the N type to P type, and holes are moving from the P type to N type towards the N type. So due to that, what will happen? The currents will be constituted. Okay, and this current will basically referred as the diffusion current, because this current is constituted due to the concentration gradient of the concentration gradient, or which is basically referred as difference in the concentration of charged particles within the PN junction, and that is initiated or constituted without applying any external force, or external force in the sense external potential or electric field. So that's why it is basically referred as diffusion current. Okay, now can anyone tell me what will be the direction of this diffusion current?
Sir, N to P.
N to P कैसे होगा?
Because positive charge is flowing N to P.
Positive charge N to P. यही समझा तुम? पॉजिटिव चार्ज N to P क्यों होगा? पॉजिटिव चार्ज तो P to N होगा. पॉजिटिव चार्ज कौन सा है? होल है. तो होल का कंसंट्रेशन कौन सा साइड में ज्यादा है? P टाइप में ज्यादा है.
P टाइप में.
हाँ, सो ये होल्स किस कौन सा साइड से कौन सा साइड में फ्लो करेगा?
P to N.
P to N. तो नेचुरली होल्स जो डायरेक्शन में फ्लो करेगा वही डायरेक्शन में करंट कंस्टिट्यूटेड होगा, या वाइस वर्सा जो साइड जो डायरेक्शन में इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ट्रांसफर होंगे उसका ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में will starting to flow. So what will happen? The current direction of this current will be P to N. So the diffusion current will be flowing from the towards the P to N, this direction. Okay. Now what will happen actually due to this diffusion current, or due to this moving of charged particles across this junction, I mean across this junction, PS junction, which is basically referred as the metallurgical junction. and that will is study the solid state physics, okay, in higher semester. But the thing is that generally for time being, जैसे n टाइप से इलेक्ट्रॉन्स p टाइप की तरह जा रहा है, जैसे p टाइप से होल्स n टाइप की तरफ आ रहे, so what will happen at this junction, what will happen? So this basically, ये जो for an example, ये सोचो for an example, ये तुम्हारा जंक्शन है, this is the junction. मतलब इसका ये जो जंक्शन, whatever the straight line I have drawn right now, ये direction I am just deleting. So for think about, actually this is the junction, जो मैंने ये जो रेड जो लाइन ड्रॉ किया हो, ये जंक्शन का जो राइट साइड में जो है वो क्या है, वो बेसिकली एन टाइप है, वो जंक्शन का जो लेफ्ट साइड में है वो बेसिकली पी टाइप में है. तो बेसिकली when actually the p and n junction will be connected together, the initially the diffusion process. So ये जो n type से electrons are moving towards the p type and p type से holes are moving towards the n type, this process is referred as a diffusion process. Now the diffusion process, what will happen actually, this diffusion process will be starting exactly the areas, okay, exactly from the areas which are adjacent to this junction. ये जो diffusion ये कॉर्नर से स्टार्ट नहीं होगा, ये कॉर्नर से स्टार्ट नहीं होगा. पहले ये डिफ्यूजन जो होगा ये बेसिकली क्या हो, कहां से होगा, ये जंक्शन की जो एडजेसेंट एरियाज है, मतलब ये एन टाइप का यहाँ पे जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है वो पहले पी टाइप की तरफ जाएगा, और सिमिलरली पी टाइप का यहाँ पे जो होल्स है वो पहले एन टाइप की तरफ जाएगा. मतलब व्हाट इज द कंक्लूजन हियर, कंक्लूजन इज ये जो बेसिकली डिफ्यूजन process, that is okay, from one side to other side, that will be basically started towards the from the adjacent areas of this junction. ये जंक्शन का जो करीबी एरिया है वहां से पहले स्टार्ट होगा. ये far area, this is actually the near, these are referred as the adjacent areas of this pn junction, and this is basically the far areas. ये far areas में बाद में होगा, लेकिन पहले जो होगा ये adjacent areas, because यहाँ पे जब दोनों PN junction, though different type of semiconductor material they're being attached, so definitely the concentration variation or concentration difference in concentration will be very acute near this junction areas. So ये जो near junction areas जो है यहाँ से, I mean towards from the adjacent areas of this junction, okay, of the either side, what will happen actually, the flow of or transfer of charged particles will be started, or the diffusion process will be started. Okay, so धीरे धीरे ये क्या होगा, धीरे धीरे what will happen, पहले ये adjacent areas से start होगा, और धीरे धीरे ये actually ये ultimately actually ये this the far area of ultimately the ये जो right side के तरफ धीरे धीरे ये penetrate होगा. Okay, so have you understood this particular thing? Is it making sense that initially it will be started, this diffusion process will be started from the very close areas of this depletion junction, I mean this semiconductor junction, and dhire dhire what will happen actually, this diffusion will be started actually areas of this both p and n type semiconductor materials. Now initially what is happening actually, there will be one region will be created at the junction of the each side of the n type as well as of the p type, which is basically referred as depletion region. Okay, so why it will be created, because when the electrons are moving from the n type to p type and the holes are moving from the p type to n type, then what will happen, ये जो junctions का जो close area, जो adjacent areas है, adjacent मानो जो संलग्न area, okay, so adjacent areas में क्या होगा, वहां पे actually the electrons will be moving from the right side towards the left side. Similarly, the holes will be moving from the left side towards the right side. So which one will be left out? Because the electrons and holes, they are mobile, they can move. But which one will be left out? Which one cannot move? That are nothing but the immobile charges, immobile ions. So whenever actually more number of electrons will be moving from these adjacent areas of the n type towards the p type, so what will happen? Electrons will be able to move very easily. Minority majority carriers electrons will be moving very easily, but what will be happening? Only these immobile ions will be left out. Getting my point? Immobile positive charge will be left out at the inside. Similarly, the same thing will happening with the p-type carrier holes from this adjacent areas. This diagram has not been shown here directly, the depletion region वो यहाँ पे show किया है. और एक्चुअली ये अगर ऑफलाइन क्लासेस होता है तो मैं वहाँ पे बोर्ड पे दिखा था, लेकिन एक्चुअली वी हैव नॉट शोन हियर. So that's why actually initially I told you to actually neglect this particular part, because this is actually after the depletion. Here actually the depletion region has been. This is the second phase. First phase में what will happen actually? First phase में अगर डायग्राम देखोगे तो वो ऐसे नहीं रहेगा, वो नॉर्मल रहेगा. आई मीन दोनों साइड में ऐसे ही रहेगा, दोनों साइड में ऐसे ही रहेगा, ये पर्टिकुलर थिंग नहीं रहेगा. ये जो थिंग क्रिएट होता है कुछ टाइम के बाद क्रिएट होता है. आफ्टर द डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस व्हेन इट इज स्टार्टेड, then after some time what will happen, the electrons will be moving from the N to P and the holes will be moving from the P to N. So which will be left out? Only the immobile ions on the either side will be basically left out because they cannot move. So towards the N side, towards the adjacent charge, ions will be left side left, and towards the adjacent areas of the P side, only the negatively charged ion will be left. Okay, so what will happen actually? They will create, they will basically create. What will happen actually? They will basically create, uh, you know, uh, a barrier in the sense, actually look at here, look they will basically create a region, okay, which is referred as a depletion region, because that is depleted of free. ये जो region create होता है, because ये तो free particles तो दोनों side में move कर रहा है, so which will be only left out towards the adjacent areas of this junction. Only the immobile ions on the either side will be left out because they cannot move. And this, they will create a region, special region. Okay, this is basically referred as depletion region. And this depletion region, why it is referred as depletion? Because it is depleted. Depleted मतलब वहां पे नहीं रहेगा. It is depleted by, or it is depleted by the free charge particles. Okay, ये जो region है depletion region, यहाँ पे कोई भी free charge particles नहीं रहेगा. And this depletion region का width जैसे जैसे टाइम बढ़ते रहेगा, जैसे जैसे डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस कंटिन्यू होते रहेगा, ये डिप्लीशन रीजन का जो विड्थ है, ये विड्थ बढ़ते रहेगा. And this depletion region is basically, it will create a strong electric field, because actually it is consist of a, positively and negatively charged particle ions. So it will create a strong electric field. A strong electric field will be created at the depletion region, and this strong electric field, which will be basically referred as E, capital E, and the direction of this strong electric field will be from towards the positive charge ions towards the negative charge ions. So from the positive charge ions towards the negative charge ions. So ये जो यहाँ पे जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का डायरेक्शन ये होगा, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का जो डायरेक्शन ये होगा, डिप्लीशन जो करंट है उसका डिफ्यूजन करंट का डायरेक्शन होगा ये. ओके, सो द नीचे वाला जो है ये होगा तुम्हारा डिप्लीशन. ये हमें यहाँ पे डी लिख रहा हूँ, और यहाँ पे जो है मैं लिख रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे ई लिख रहा हूँ. सो ई इन द सेंस एक्चुअली दिस इज द direction of the electric field. So why the electric field is being created? Because the depletion region, which is depleted by free charge particles, here only the positive charge particles towards the N side and negative charge particles towards the P side, they are present. And these charged ions, they will basically will create a strong electric field, and the direction of this strong electric field will be always from the positive towards the negative. So ये होगा E का direction. So अब यहाँ तक समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Anyone is having any doubt? Have you started these things before?
Yes, sir.
কোথায় ছিল এটা?
Class 12
Class 12. আচ্ছা, ক্লাস 12 এ তো তাহলে এগুলো জানো তো? তাহলে তো আমি অন্য কিছুতে আরো পড়াতে পারি, মানে I can move on. I mean I can move to the diode applications if all of you are agree with this. So what will be the next thing anyone can happen? This is like a, remember, like a story, don't by heart. That is my advice, that you don't try to mug up or by heart. মুখস্থ করার চেষ্টা করো না, এগুলো মুখস্থ করলে বুঝতে পারবেন, এগুলো স্টোরির মতো করে মনে রাখো, then it will be very easier for you. So can you tell me what will be the what will be this electric field has been created? द डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस, जैसे जैसे डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस बढ़ते रहेगा ऐसे ऐसे डिप्लीशन रीजन का जो विड्थ वो भी बढ़ते रहेगा, क्योंकि whatever I have told, actually the depression region, will be basically penetrated towards the far region of this P type as well as the 10 type, because it will be initially started from the adjacent areas. So पहले adjacent areas का जो particles रहेगा वो move करने start होगा, धीरे धीरे जब वो मूव हो जाएगा देन क्या होगा, वो धीरे धीरे ये फार फार साइड में, मतलब ये राइट साइड में, इन टाइप का ये राइट साइड में धीरे धीरे पेनिट्रेट होगा। मतलब जो पहले ये जो जंक्शंस के करीब में जो पार्टिकल्स था वो डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस में पहले पार्टिसिपेट करेगा, धीरे धीरे जो अंदर का जो पार्टिकल्स है वो पार्टिसिपेट करना स्टार्ट कर देगा। और जैसे जैसे ये मटेरियल का जो अंदर का जो पार्टिकल्स वो डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस में पार्टिसिपेट करना स्टार्ट कर देगा, ऐसे ऐसे डिफ्यूजन जो डिप्लीशन रीजन वो धीरे धीरे बढ़ता जाएगा, वो उसका जो विड्थ वो और भी वाइडेंड होने जाएगा। और जितना वो डिप्लीशन रीजन का विड्थ बढ़ते जाएगा, जितना वो वाइडन होगा, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड उतना ही स्ट्रांग होगा, क्योंकि डिप्लीशन रीजन जितना ही बढ़ते जाएगा उतना उसके अंदर वो जो इमोबाइल जो चार्ज आयंस है उसका जो नंबर उतना ही बढ़ते जाएगा। सो ये जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जिसका डायरेक्शन है राइट लेफ्ट टू राइट, सॉरी राइट टू लेफ्ट, वो उतना ही स्ट्रांग होते जाएगा। सो इसकी ये जो डिप्लेशन जो रीजन का विड्थ बढ़ते जाएगा, और उसके हिसाब से जो पार्टिकल्स का अंदर का और जो मिडिल का या अंदर का या कॉर्नर का, राइट कॉर्नर का फॉर एन एग्जांपल एकदम फार रीजन का जो ये है पार्टिकल्स, वो धीरे धीरे पार्टिसिपेट करना स्टार्ट कर देगा, डिप्लेशन रीजन वाइटन हो जाएगा, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड स्ट्रांग हो जाएगा। उसका नेक्स्ट क्या होगा, व्हाट विल बी द नेक्स्ट फेनोमेना, कैन एनीवन से? What will happen next? You have already told, you have started. So can we remember? Can anyone say? No, I will call by name. Mumtaz Begum. Shadan Akhtar.
Yes, sir.
Now, what will happen next?
Sir, I didn't understand clearly.
कौन सा चीज क्लियरली नहीं अंडरस्टैंड किया? The thing is that you have not followed. In that case, I can't help you. Okay. Okay. Any other one? Juzdan Ali. Can you just tell me, anyone, actually, what will be happen next?
Sir, can you repeat the question once again, sir? I didn't get the point.
No, तुमने लास्ट कहाँ तक सुने हो, बोलो?
Sir, what happened to the next after which process, sir? I didn't get that point. After which
Yeah,
process should I tell?
yeah, depletion region will be widened, the diffusion process will be continued, the depletion region will be widened, and the electric field will be strong. Then what will happen next? ये प्रोसेस क्या ये लाइफ टाइम चलते रहेगा?
नहीं सर।
तो ये कब खत्म होगा, वही मैं पूछ रहा हूँ।
Sir, due to the increase in the electric field, the deviation gradually decreases.
Yeah, why?
So, because the depletion region gets widened and widened, after which a certain breakdown systems like happens. That's the reason
breakdown
why.
system.
Sir, may I?
Yeah, কে তুমি?
স্যার ডিপ্রেশন রিজিয়নের পরে কোনো আধান বাহক থাকে না ওখানে, তারপরে পি আর এন অঞ্চলের ডোপিং যদি আমি বাড়াই তাহলে ওই অঞ্চলের বেদটাও কমে যায়, তাই ওখানে একটা ইন্ট্রিনসিক পটেনশিয়াল ব্যারিয়ারের সৃষ্টি হয় যেটা ইলেকট্রন আর হোলের মধ্যে ব্যাপন ক্রিয়াটা বাধা দেয়। আর একটা বিভবের সৃষ্টি হয় যেটা কিউভি।
কিউপিটাকে কি বলে বাংলা কি বলে আমি কি বলে বেশ জানো
শক্তি তো এনার্জি।
না আমি জিজ্ঞেস করছি এমনি মানে ওটাকে কি বলে আমি আমি ওটা জানি না কি বলে বেশ ওটা বাংলায় এই যে বললে বিভবের সৃষ্টি হয়। বিভব মানে কি ইংলিশে কি বলে জানো তো
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
তোমাদেরকে কিন্তু আস্তে আস্তে ইংলিশে না আমি যেটা বলার উদ্দেশ্য হচ্ছে আস্তে আস্তে কিন্তু ইংলিশে সুইচ করতে হবে বুঝতে পেরেছো কারণ অ্যাকচুয়ালি ইউ হ্যাভ টু সুইচ towards English slowly not slowly actually you have to be uh, very well acquainted with this uh, English. I mean all the terminology nomenclatures and all these things বিভবের ইংলিশ হচ্ছে potential okay যেটাকে আমরা ভোল্টেজ আর ইউনিটটা হচ্ছে ভোল্টেজ anyway any I mean voltage not volt actually বিভব আর potential and voltage both are same any other actually anyone can say who knows this actually and who can interpret this এই কে বললো যে এটা ক্লাস 12 এ পড়েছো
Sir.
Harish Dubey you have told that you studied in class 12
Yes, sir.
then कैसे तुम बोलो बता सकते हो तो बोलो
Sir, due to the continuous growth of the layer of only positive and negative, there generate an electric field, I think so that opposes the diffusion process.
yeah it's true actually what she has told in Bengali that is the same thing because what happens actually there were so many students actually who told that actually we have started in class 12 2 3 students but when I'm asking actually what will be happen next no one is eager to reply why actually this is why it should not be if you have started something then at least you should have a sense right so what do you want actually sir? Would I skip to the next topics because as you have told that you have started this so would I go to the next topics of diode applications or should I dictate these things I mean should I discuss these things what do you want
Sir, continue this.
ওকে বাকি সবাই কি একই মত
Sir, continue.
so what will happen actually if the diffusion your lifetime nahi chalega what will happen actually after few times what will happen when the depletion region will be widened as I've told actually one electric field will be created and due to this electric field the direction I have already said and what will happen actually due to this electric field one potential will be due to this electric field actually one potential will be developed across this this depletion region that potential is referred as a barrier potential okay or built-in potential now what will happen actually initially when the diffusion was started actually there was no barrier they were happily they were crossing the junction electrons were moving towards the p side holes were moving towards the inside they were happily they were crossing the junction now what will happen right now this depletion region will act as a barrier okay because actually it will barrier it will act as a barrier for further actually flow of this charge carriers okay on the either side so definitely what will happen the diffusion will be it will get an obstacle so furthermore the the rate of diffusion process it will be basically reduced and at the same time one more current will be generated which will basically flow in the opposite direction of the diffusion current which is referred as a drift current now in drift current q generate hoga this drift current will be generated because of this strong electric field now due to this strong electric field what will happen this electric field ka jo direction hai wo kya hai wo that is basically from the n to p type So this charged particles, the electric field, what will happen? It will basically attract the negative charge particles towards it. So what will happen? So this this electric field, and this electric field is basically, what is the direction of this electric field? I have said the direction of his electric field from the left to, right to left. So due to this strong electric field, the negative charge, because this is basically positive. See, look at here, in side में जो है ये positive charge ions है, और p side में जो है ये negative charge ions है. So this positive charge ions, they will attract the negative charge, right? And similarly, this negative charge towards the p side, they will attract the positive charge from the n side. So what will happen? The negative charge free particles which are present towards the p side, they will be moving towards the n side. And similarly, the negative charge, the positive charge which are present actually at the n side, they will be attracted by this negatively charged immobile ions which are present at the p side. And definitely what will happen actually, they will be moving towards the p side. So basically यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? इन शॉर्ट में क्या हो रहा है, मैं तुमको समझाने के लिए ये पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव चार्ज के अट्रैक्शन के बारे में बोल रहा हूँ. एक्चुअली जो होगा सो होगा, ये तुम्हारा स्ट्रॉन्ग जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड यहाँ पे जनरेट हुआ, जिसका डायरेक्शन है राइट टू लेफ्ट, इसके वजह से क्या होगा, जो पी टाइप में पी साइड में जो नेगेटिवली चार्ज पार्टिकल्स है और नेगेटिवली चार्ज फ्री पार्टिकल्स है, दैट विल बी अट्रैक्टेड टुवर्ड्स द इनसाइड. Okay, and similarly what will happen actually, the positively charged particles, free particles which are present at the inside, they will be attracted by the p side. Okay, so what will happen, the positively charged particles actually basically they will be moving, they will be basically positively charged particles, they will be attracted from the p side, and negatively charged particles which are present at the p side, they will be attracted by the inside. So what will happen, inside में यहाँ पे हम दिखा रहे हैं, inside में जो positively charged particles है वो क्या होगा, p side, that will be attracted by the p type. Okay, so positively charged particles will move, few number of positive charged particles due to this electrical field, due to this barrier potential or this electric field, few number of positively charged particles will move from the n type to p type. Agree? So definitely there will be a current will be flowing. Okay, इसका magnitude initially कम रहेगा, and that current is basically referred as drift current. So that drift current is not happening due to the diffusion process. This drift current is being generated by this electric field of this depletion region. So the drift current and diffusion current, what is the difference? Diffusion current is basically, it is a natural process. It is basically started due to the difference in the concentration of the charged particles, free charged particles on the either side. Now this drift current is basically established due to the formation of a strong electric field. So पहले देखो diffusion current जो था, वो diffusion current का जो direction था वो क्या था, जो diffusion current जब p-n junction हमने पहले merge किया था, when the p type and n type was merged, what was the direction of the diffusion current?
P to N.
P to N. And right now, due to this electric field, whatever the current which is referred as drift current which has been constituted, what is the direction of this drift current? N to P. So both are opposite, right? Diffusion current जो था वो P to N था उसका direction, and यहाँ पे जो drift current है उसका direction और electric field का direction दोनों same होगा. Electric field is also from right to left, that is N to P, and similarly here जो drift current है, because the positively charged particles they will be attracted by the P side, and negatively charged particles at the P side which are present at the P side, they will be attracted by the N side. So यहाँ पे जो drift current जो what has been considered, उसका जो डायरेक्शन होगा वो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का जो माने फॉर्मेट माने आई मीन जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जो यहाँ पे एस्टैब्लिश हुआ है उसका डायरेक्शन का इक्वल होगा. सो डिफ्यूजन करंट वाज फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राइट, दैट इज P to N, and here the drift current will be from right to P, I mean right to left, that is N to P. Okay, so both are opposite. So because of this, the diffusion process will be basically at one point of time will be diffusion current will be at one point of time. Initially, what will happen? The diffusion current when the drift current will be constituted, the magnitude or the magnitude of the drift current will be lower and diffusion current will be higher. But जैसे जैसे टाइम बढ़ते जाएगा, what will happen? डिफ्यूजन करंट तो चल रहा है, और डिफ्यूजन करंट जितना हो रहा है, डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस जितना हो रहा है, उतना ही क्या होगा, ये जो तुम्हारा डिप्लीशन रीजन है ये उतना ही वाइडन होगा, उतना ही स्ट्रॉन्ग फील्ड होगा, और जितना स्ट्रॉन्ग इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड होगा उतना ही तुम्हारा ड्रिफ्ट करंट का जो मैग्नीट्यूड वो बढ़ेगा। तो एक वन पॉइंट में क्या होगा, ड्रिफ्ट करंट और डिफ्यूजन करंट का जो रेट और उसका जो पोलैरिटी और उसका जो मैग्नेटी, it will be equal to each other. So what will happen, ultimately the process will be neutralized and equilibrium condition will be reached. So equilibrium condition will be reached. Because of that reason, what will happen, the diffusion process will be stopped, and definitely the deep current and diffusion current, they will be equal to each other. उसका direction तो opposite है, क्या सिर्फ होना चाहिए, मैग्नीट्यूड सेम होना चाहिए। तो मैग्नीट्यूड कैसे सेम होगा, इनिशियली ड्रिफ्ट करंट कम रहेगा, जैसे जैसे डिफ्यूजन तो बढ़ेगा, बढ़ते जाएगा, ऐसे ही स्ट्रॉन्ग इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड क्रिएट होगा, जैसे जैसे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जितना स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा उतना ही ड्रिफ्ट करंट का वैल्यू भी उतना स्ट्रॉन्ग होगा। So at one point of time, both will compensate or both will neutralize each other. So the diffusion process will be stopped. Ultimately, what we'll be having at that point of time, a normal PN junction diode with a specific depletion region. Specific depletion region. Depletion region खत्म नहीं होगा, जब तक वो डिफ्यूजन प्रोसेस चलेगा उतना तक जो डिप्लीशन रीजन का जो विड्थ है वही होगा तुम्हारा इक्विलिब्रियम स्टेट का डिप्लीशन रीजन का विड्थ। एंड एक्चुअली फर्दर अगर कोई कैरियर को एक साइड से दूसरा साइड में जाना होगा, अगर जाने की जरूरत है, then you have to apply any external electric field. That is the point where the forward bias and reverse bias, provision of forward bias and reverse bias will come into the picture. Okay, getting my point? So forward bias and reverse bias, probably that if you connect the positive polarity to the p side and negative polarity to the n side, that is referred as forward bias, and the reverse is referred as a reverse bias, means positive at the n type and the negative polarity at the p type, that is basically as a reverse bias. So what will happen actually, the depletion region has been created within a PN junction. Now if we apply the forward bias, then I have to complete up to the reverse bias. So I will take for next 5 minutes, so please be attentive, because these things I won't discuss in the next class again. So I will clear up to, today I will complete up to the reverse bias. Okay, so what will happen actually if we apply the reverse bias, what will happen? Anyone can, sorry, for an example, if you apply the so it is basically diode has three operating conditions. The first one is the no bias. No bias means the diffusion current and all those things we have already discussed. Now the next thing is the forward bias. Now under the forward bias, what will happen, tell me? If we apply the forward bias, then what will happen? So this is the diagram, okay, where no bias means no external voltage has been applied, and this is the basically the forward bias. Yes, yeah, this is the forward bias. So this is the symbol of the PN junction diode. This one is the symbol of a PN junction diode, you should remember this. Okay, where this side is referred as the p type and this side is negative n type, and generally actually the current flows from the p type to n type, so that's why this is the direction of the current. So this is p type positive, n type negative. Okay, this is the forward bias diagram. So external voltage forward bias applying means we are applying external voltage. अब तक कोई external voltage हमने apply नहीं किया था, वो जो ड्रिफ्ट करंट हुआ था वो नेचुरली जो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड फॉर्मेशन हुआ था, जो नेचुरल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का फॉर्मेशन हुआ था उसकी वजह से हुआ था। So till now no depletion, no external bias was applied. Now right now we are applying external bias. Now, external bias or external potential can be of two types. It can act as a forward bias to the diode. It can act as a reverse bias. Will act as a forward bias first. So what will happen actually if we act as a forward bias? Okay. So forward bias अगर apply करेंगे, so what will happen? See, look at this diagram. ये जो diagram है यहाँ पे देखो. Can you see the screen right now? Be attentive for the next 3-4 minutes. Actually, this is the very important thing. So you look at this diagram. Actually, where I'm presenting, just showing my cursor. So here actually the polarity, positive polarity has been connected to the p type and the negative polarity has been connected to the n type. Now what will happen actually? पहले ये तुम naturally समझने की कोशिश करो actually. Don't try to by heart. What will be happening? No, not recombine. You are applying the external voltage. No, you are applying that external voltage. So what will happen? So when you are applying a positive potential at the, so what will happen? It will push this positively charged particles towards the inside, and whenever you are applying this negatively negative terminal towards the inside, so what will happen? It will it's not it's like what will electrons towards the p side. Or in other way, I can say whenever you are applying in this bias in this way, so this this positive potential will be attracting the negative it will be basically pushing the electrons, and at the same time point of time it will be attracting the electrons actually from the inside. And the same point of time what will happen actually, the negative potential which is applied at the inside, it will push the electrons towards the p side. Or I can say by other way, both are correct, that it will push the electrons negative potential which is applied at the n type, which will push the electrons toward the p side, or it will basically attract the positively charged holes from the p side. So due to that, what will happen actually, the current will be flowing actually from the p side to n side, because actually the hole will be pushed by this positive terminal, so it will move from the p side to n side. Similarly, the electrons will be pushed actually by this positive terminal, so it will be pushed by the n type towards the p type. So the current will be basically constituted from the p type to n type. Now, initially, the current will not be constituted. That is not possible, because actually there is a depletion region, there is a barrier potential. You have to overcome this barrier potential. So whatever the forward bias you are applying, that forward bias, the magnitude of the forward bias will be greater than, it should be greater than the barrier potential. It should be greater than the barrier potential. Getting my point? Barrier, due to this depletion region, there will be a barrier potential will be existing. So, generally, for a silicon, a barrier potential will be, zero point 0.7 volt, which is taken as a zero point 0.6 volt, close to 0.7 volt. And for the germanium, it is 0.3 volt. So whatever the, up to, zero point 0.6 volt, for an example, or 0.7 volt, for silicon, there will be no current, or no current will be pushed, or no current will be crossing the junction. No current, no carriers will be from the p type will not come towards the inside, or no carriers, or no electrons from the inside will not be coming towards the p side, because actually you have to overcome the barrier potential. So externally you are applying. पहले क्या हो रहा था, you were not applying any sort of external forces. Now you are applying external forces, and this external potential, it has to be greater than the barrier potential of the depletion region of that particular semiconductor diode. And whenever actually the your potential or the forward bias voltage will be greater than the 0.7 or zero point 0.6 volt, at that point of time what will happen, from that point onwards, the crossing of charge carriers from the either sides, from the inside towards the p side, and from the p to n will be started, and the currents will be flowing. That is basically referred as the forward bias current, and the direction of this forward bias will be like this, from p to n, okay, towards this side. Okay. And what will happen actually, as actually you are applying more potential, then what will happen, the depletion region will be narrowed. Because why the depletion region will be narrowed? Can you tell me why the depletion region will be narrowed? Hmm. Yeah. Ion are forced to actually move toward the depletion region. So पहले क्या था? पहले depletion region was only, it was consisting immobile ions. Now right now actually it is पहले जैसा फिर हो गया. I mean it is again, and it is actually mixing of all positively charged, negatively charged, and as well as immobile ions. So right now the depletion region does not exist, because depletion region মানে সেখানে শুধু immobile ions থাকবে, সেখানে অন্য কিছু থাকবে না। বুঝা গেল? So the process, as you are increasing the uh, polarity or the magnitude of this forward bias potential, so this repulsion and attraction will attract, I mean it will work in a larger manner. So in that, because of that reason, more current will be constituted. I mean the rate of crossing, I mean more carriers will be crossing from p to n, and more electrons will be moving from n to p. more holes will be moving from p to n, more electrons will be moving from n to p. So because of that, what will happen? Currents will be constituting. And जैसे जैसे ये polarity or magnitude of this forward bias potential will be increasing, the current will be increasing. That characteristics will study in the next week. I mean, in the next class actually. So this is what happened. It will. This is the what it will happen actually when you apply the forward bias. So here it is already written that causes the depletion region to narrow. The electrons are hole pushed actually towards the p-n junction. The electrons or holes have sufficient energy to cross the p-n junction. So এই energy কোথা থেকে আসছে? এই এনার্জিটা আসছে basically forward bias potential থেকে. Now at the same point of time, if we apply the reverse bias potential, what will happen? If we apply the reverse bias potential, then what will happen? The reverse operation will happen. Okay, in the case of forward bias, what will happen? The ultimately the depletion region will be narrow, and in the case of this reverse
The
bias
pressure will be widened.
why it is happening? Because look at here, you are applying here the negative potential.
Yes.
So the negative potential p type पे apply कर रहे हैं, so you are applying the negative potential at the p type. और p type में majority carriers कौन सा है? Hole है. Okay, so more holes will be attracted actually towards this near region or towards will be the corner region actually. पहले क्या था? पहले तुमने p type में positive apply कर रहा था, positive terminal, positive voltage, and p type में majority carriers क्या है? That is basically nothing but the holes. So holes are, the holes were forced to push. Okay, it was actually forced. It was basically pushed towards the depletion, towards this depletion region. Now, right now, what is happening actually? The majority carriers, which are nothing but the holes, I mean free charged, free positively charged holes, they are attracted towards battery terminal, negative terminal of the battery. So they will more, they will try to move towards this direction. Similarly, actually this positive terminal, if we apply at the n type, so what will happen actually, due to this positive polarity of the battery, the majority charge carrier electrons, negatively charged electrons, they will be attracted actually towards the n terminal of this, I mean toward the positive terminal. So what will happen? They will be moving towards, electrons will be moving towards this, and holes will be movers towards the n terminal or toward the near region. So basically what will happen again, the depletion region will be again, the depletion region will be widened. कारण what will happen, ये general logic है. तुम अगर सोचोगे कि पहले क्या हो रहा था, ये पहले opposite हो रहा था. पहले the holes and the electrons, they were actually pushed towards the depletion region. So depletion region में immobile ion के साथ ये जो charged particles mix हो रहा था. So depletion region was no more a depletion region. It was not. They were not depleted by free particles. But right now, what is happening? There, battery has been connected, or polarity of the battery has been connected in such a way they are taking away all the they are taking. Previously they were pushing, and right now towards the depletion region. Now actually they are taking away all the majority charge carriers actually from towards actually from the depletion region. So in that sense, actually a depletion region, it is being actually widened. Okay, so that is the thing. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, one of your student actually he has told me. Okay, anyway, so that is basically happening. So the reverse voltage causes the depletion region to widen, and the electrons in the n-type material are attracted towards the positive terminal of the voltage source. The holes in the p-type material are they attracted towards the negative terminal of the voltage. So this basically happens. So the depletion region is widened. So the two things actually what you need to remember always, that here actually what will happening, but there will be a reverse current, minority current will be flowing actually. No current due to the majority carriers will not be flowing here. The minority carriers will be flowing actually, because there are few minority carriers will be there, because जैसे सोचो p type में minority carriers क्या रहे हैं, electrons है, so that electrons will be repelled by this negative polarity. Similarly, n type में what is the minority carriers holes, they will be repelled by this or they will be pushed जैसे पहले हो रहा था by this what do you say, this positive terminal of the battery. So due to that, what will happen, a current will be flowing actually from n to p due to the minority carriers. But what will happen, the minority number of minority carriers are so less that the current which is being constituted by this will be also very, very less. very less. Or you have to overcome this barrier potential. You have to give more reverse bias voltage. Then only this current which is going to be constituted due to the minority carrier. You can observe that. ऐसे नहीं तुमने माइनॉरिटी कैरियर वजह से जो करंट स्टार्ट हो रहा है उसका मैग्नीट्यूड तो बहुत कम ही रहेगा, लेकिन वो पहले से ही तुम ऑब्जर्व नहीं कर सकते हो। जैसे फॉरवर्ड बायस में पहले यू हैव टू ओवरकम द बैरियर पोटेंशियल, वहां पे बैरियर पोटेंशियल कम था क्योंकि वहां पे व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एक्चुअली वो बैरियर तुम जैसे फॉरवर्ड बायस दोगे वो बैरियर पोटेंशियल का जो पोलैरिटी या डिप्लीशन रीजन धीरे धीरे नैरो होते जाए, क्लोज टू 6.6 volt or 0.7 volt diode will start conducting. But in this case it will give the current due to the majority carriers. But in this case, especially for the reverse case, what will happen, you have to give, because the depletion region gets widened, getting my point. So what will happen, you have to give more reverse bias voltage. So ultimately it will neutralize the barrier potential due to the reverse bias condition, and finally you won't never get a current due to majority charge carrier toward the positive and negative terminals. But due to this minority carriers, because as you have told, as you have understood, few minority carriers which are present holes within the n type and electrons within the p type, they will actually cross the junction and they will move towards the either side, and definitely due to that the current will be constituted due to minority carriers. Anyway, you have to give initially very large amount of reverse bias voltage, then only you can observe the current which is going to be constituted due to this minority carrier, and the magnitude of the current will be very, very less because the number of carriers will be very less. Okay, so this is actually, I will stop here. So today whatever we have discussed, a very important topic. Based on that, actually in the next class we'll be discussing about the diode current characteristics, forward bias and reverse bias characteristics. Whatever the things we have just discussed, the same thing will be discussed in terms of a current characteristics. And after that we will talk about the diode applications. This diode has so many applications that it can be used as a rectifier, it can be used as a clipper, clamper, material, and all these other things actually. Okay, so I can upload this PPT for your ready reference. So next class also this PPT will be continued. After this class I will basically add few materials so you can see that those materials. So I will stop here. If you have any sort of questions or doubts, you can ask. Otherwise we will